Rise our friends and welcome back to the Banter Show. And we're in Monaghan Street, Newry City Centre. We're at the Newry Rainbow Community. Let's go inside and see what the banter is. Rise our. And we're joined now with Damian McKevitt. Damian, how you doing?
How are you? Very welcome to Rainbow House.
Well, thanks very much. I'm very impressed. I can't believe the size of this and space of this place, and it's spotless. It's lovely.
Oh, we're delighted with it. It's turned out to be an incredible, useful space, and we intend to make the most of it.
And as I say now, we're delighted to come to Newry Rainbow Community. As I say, we're a community interest company now, so we're coming across all communities across the island of Ireland. And guess what? You guys are the first actual community-based ones.
Well,
So
we're
there you
delighted
are.
to be part of your enterprise, and
Absolutely.
delighted to be first.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much.
You couldn't have picked a better group to start with.
And the sun's shining and everything's cool and everything. So what a space. I can't get over. You know, you have a huge big screen up there, projector, you've got a games scenario going on there. Lighting rig. That's a darn good lighting rig. That's the disco rig, is it?
Oh, there's absolutely everything here for any event, any eventuality. And it's taken a bit of time for things to settle down. I mean, it is a big space, and we wanted to make the most of it, but to keep it open and welcoming, and to keep it versatile, so that in terms of training, conferences, just meeting or drop in, whatever event, whatever thing you can think of that we can put on, it can be changed about. Things can be moved, so there's nothing
It's all
static, nothing
adaptable
set in
then.
stone. Yeah.
Fully adaptable. And again, you welcome all people from the community into your
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it is a
into the
drop-in
NRC,
centre,
yeah.
and it's a resource and advice centre. Fundamentally, at its core, is for the benefit of LGBT people in Newry. But outside of that, it is a community centre, and we certainly have regular meetings with things like the Wellbeing Action Partnership and other voluntary and community groups
Right.
that use the centre, because it is in the middle of the city centre, and it is a very useful space.
Well, I'll tell you what, you couldn't get any more city centre than this. You're right in the middle of Monaghan Street, huge car park out there, so no
The
excuses.
location is ideal,
Yeah.
and that's one of the reasons. We were in Hill Street for the first 4 years of having a centre, and then we got the opportunity to move here. And again, the location was better, the space was better, the potential is incredible.
And as I say, I can't get over how well it is decked out, how well it is finished now. You've full kitchen facilities there as well.
Well,
You could cook up a storm there, no bother.
catering for conferences or
Oh.
mitzvahs, parties, whatever.
Is that right?
We'll make it available.
There you go. Check that out, friends. And don't be afraid to call in. Have you a phone number or anything that anybody can contact you on? or-
Absolutely, we're contactable. We're on Facebook, NRC on Facebook, which most people
You would get
now
it there.
can contact there. We're also on email at nrc@gaynewry.com.
So check it out, friends. Get in touch. Get in touch with the guys in here if you feel you need
Anytime,
to.
and drop in. We're open Tuesday evening 7 to 10, Friday evening 7 to 10, and Saturday afternoon if people are down the town for a coffee, or you can call in if they're doing a bit of shopping. It's open between 2 and 5 every
And you could even
Saturday
call in here
afternoon.
for a tea or coffee, could you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get in ours yet, Mickey, but you never know. Somebody might make us a little cup of tea there. Hint, hint,
It's
you
all
know.
in front of you.
Well, Damian, thank you for taking the time to speak to us, and best wishes. I know you're only over a year here, really.
Yeah, absolutely,
So best, and I'd love to see us going from strength to strength.
Well, absolutely, and it's a brilliant base for us to plan and actually deliver Pride in Newry. Once we have this space in the middle of Monaghan Street, where Pride in Newry happens, the parade starts around Monaghan Street, around the corner in McLellan Park and Catherine Street. So that it's brilliant to have that there, and it's coming up now on the 3rd of September this year.
And it's getting bigger by the year, isn't it,
It's
really?
bigger and better every year, yeah.
Really, and there's more bands even getting in contact with you to play at the event too, isn't
Yeah, I
there?
mean, it's a huge spectacle. It's just fun for everybody. There's bands, there's floats, there's music, there's everything anyone would want for a good fun day out.
A good day out. What more can we say, friends? From me and Damian. Damian, would you give our friends a big razor? Razor! We're out of here. Razor, friends. Oh, that Rory's on the ball. Razor, Rory, razor. We're joined with my good man, Rory Rafferty. How you doing?
Not too bad, how are you?
I'm grand. I can't get over this huge, big community centre.
You seem terribly preoccupied with size here, although many do say that size does matter, I suppose.
Well,
That's
I'm
clearly
sure it
the-
does in
that's
certain
clearly
places.
the truth.
Yeah, but I mean, I only was aware of the door entrance.
Yeah.
So when you're only aware, you don't expect to see a place this size, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah.
We'll come up a stairwell, and you come in through a door,
I know.
and you really don't expect to see somewhere as big as this. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
It was much larger before we came here. Whenever we first took over the premises, it was just one big empty space. And I think we were all sort of shaking our heads going, what are we going to do? We need to fill it. So we've had a lot of works done to it. You know, we've cordoned off office space, we've cordoned off a living space, cordoned off a kitchen, and then this is obviously our main space. So we've made it bespoke to suit our needs and to suit the needs of the community that use it.
And what sort of activities, you know, do you guys plan, or you know, outings or stuff like that?
Yeah,
as well?
we've all sorts of things going on from the centre. We have various nights here where people come just to maybe watch TV, drop-in nights. We also do HIV testing, syphilis, all that sort of stuff. We do rapid testing, we do advice. We offer counselling to those that require it. And really we offer kind of a social base for people to come. In addition to that, we have a women's group, we have a youth group, and we also have a group for families and friends of LGBT people. My mother actually runs it. It's called the Outlaws.
Very good.
So they meet on a Wednesday
Razor
night.
for the Outlaws, that's brilliant.
Yeah, so that they meet on a Wednesday night. So if you're a mother or a parent, a brother or sister, or you're just an ally of the LGBT community and you want to get involved, we're very much interested in hearing from you.
And the LGBT community has really expanded in Newry, like this last 10 years maybe. You know?
Well, I would say we haven't expanded. We've always been there in terms of, our census figures have shown for the last 100 years that in around 13% of our community is LGBT. I think what you have noticed in terms of the expansion is probably the fact that we've become considerably more noticeable. And that, I think, is largely down to the work of the Rainbow community here, and especially due to the likes of Pride in Newry that we hold. There's no one living in Newry or the surrounding areas that doesn't know there's something going on during Pride Week, because we deck the entire place in rainbow flags. And there really is no other city in Ireland that does that.
Whoa!
So we're quite unique in terms of really bringing everybody into Pride, and that's why we actually market Pride not as Newry Pride like other cities, Belfast Pride, Dublin Pride, but we market it as Pride in Newry. And our idea of that is to be proud of who you are and where you're from, and that encompasses everybody.
Yeah. Well, I can see it's going really well for you, because the place is spotless. There's a load of cups over there, shiny cups. And
that's our wedding display. That stays up all year round.
Would you quit?
Well, you
so
see,
you do weddings and everything, would you quit?
Our big argument at the moment is the same-sex marriage debate.
Right.
Everywhere else in Western Europe now, would you believe, you can get married to your same-sex partner, but in Northern Ireland. So it includes the south of Ireland, Wales, Scotland, England, France, Italy, Spain, you name it. Anywhere in the Western world, you can now get married to your same-sex partner. Northern Ireland are the only place that are left behind, and it frankly is embarrassing.
What does that tell you about Northern Ireland politics?
Well, unfortunately, I mean, the last time the vote came round, the vote was actually in favour of LGBT marriage. The actual vote voted in favour, but the petition of concern by the DUP blocked it, and it continues to block it. So a democratic unionist party actually don't believe in democracy, because they block a motion that has the favour of the majority of MLS.
Wow, you learn something new every day on the Banter Show, friends, and check that out. That's actually amazing, isn't it?
It's incredible. But people had the opportunity. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, as you know well, we had another election here in the north, and a lot of people were speculating that we were going to see different things. But the DUP returned the same number of seats, and we're going to have another 5 years of same old, same old.
There you go. Well, something has to change at some time, and when that happens, who knows,
Absolutely.
But at least you guys are here, you are established now, and as I say, I really can't get over this space. This is one of the best community centres in Newry, probably.
There's no doubt about it, yeah. I visit a lot of
community centres. I'm telling you. So, Rory, thanks for taking the time to talk us.
Much, no
and best of wishes, and keep her going. Will you give all our friends a bit of a razor there, will you?
Razor!
So for me and Rory, friends, it's been emotional and it's been eventful, and I'd say I can't get over this place. For me and Rory, friends, we're here. Razor.